After about 1 month of owning this Dewalt electric lawnmower, I have a few thoughts that I wanted to share and wanted to run over a few things on this product that I think people should be aware of before they purchase. First of all, this product sells for right around $500. And if you want to get the self-propelled version of that, you're probably looking at an extra $100 as well. Now, there may be options or deals in your local area that might seem real appealing, but you want to be very careful. I saw a deal just recently at a local farm store, but unfortunately, in that local deal, instead of giving you the batteries that I think everyone should probably get, which are these Dewalt 10 amp hour 20 volt batteries, they were selling like 6 amp hour batteries with them, something that's going to give you maybe 25 to 30 minutes of runtime. Instead, you get these, you put them in, and you've got about 75 minutes of runtime. And what's nice is that if your lawn isn't that tall, if it's not that hard, you could probably even go further than that if it's just, cutting just some light grass. But what's nice that I'd also like to note in there is that you are able to cut some really tall grass with this mower. I've cut grass that's, 10, 12 inches tall, trying to cut out some areas that just have been unkept on the property for a while. And this thing has done really well. Sometimes I'll just go over it with a weed eater to begin, but then this guy does a great job of taking care of it. Sometimes you could go over something twice, but overall it does a great job on the first pass. One thing that I would have liked to see on this lawnmower, on the adjustments, just to know exactly how high the mower is cutting, that would be really nice, but that's just a little tidbit there. One thing that's really good is starting the lawnmower up. It's so simple. I still use a gas lawnmower when I go over to mow my grandparents' house because they don't like it when, you don't have to bring your lawnmower from home, you can use this one. And it's huge, it's a monster. But yeah, it's gas, where if it shuts off, I'm gonna have to pull the cord again. I'm gonna have to check the oil, check the gas, make sure it's all where it needs to be. Where for this one, you push down the button, you pull this back, and you're good to go. You're mowing, and it's super simple. It's something where I've been able to give this to my youngest sister, who's like 12, 13 years old, and she's been able to get the hang of it. Push this down, pull this back, and I'm off mowing, and she's good to go. I think this is the simplest mower that I've ever used, and I think it's absolutely amazing. I have used it bagging, or also just shooting the grass out the side, like mulching the ground. It all works just fine. Sometimes it does get kind of clogged up here, but usually that's when I'm going through tall stuff, which is a monster anyways. The battery light indicator on here, which is right back here, it works fine. I wish it would let you know more frequently how your battery's doing, because like for me, I just get this thing running and then I just run it and run it and run it, and it doesn't tell you your battery change or if that is getting low until you stop it and then you start it again. Then it will let you know when you're starting up the mower. But if you're just running it, if you run out of battery, it just decides, hey, I'm gonna stop, and that's fine. That's just how they have it set up. The other thing is that when you're mowing with it, it's like, hey, where's the gears and the speeds and whatever. The nice thing is that as you're going through taller grass or thicker grass, it ramps up the speed, and it just continues to mow, and it just adjusts the speeds as it needs, based on how the mower wants to do it. Now, you don't have control over that. It's totally based on the mower. So if you wanted that control, unfortunately, you don't have it on this mower here. Another thing that's really nice is being able to adjust it. I was actually able to fit this in my car, just a Toyota Corolla. I was able to actually fit it in the back trunk of my car. And the way I did it was I folded the arms down, and then I actually unscrewed these, and then this thing comes disattached. It has this cable here, which is kind of sending all the information down here to tell it to go. This cable does end up flopping around, but you can just stack it up and you're good to go. I love it because you're able to put it completely on its front, and then down here you can check the blades. I ran over some branches or like little limbs and stuff, little sticks, and was totally fine. nothing terrible. But yeah, remembering to sharpen these whether it's every month or every 4 or 5 times you mow, will just help to improve the overall grass cutting abilities and not get it bogged down. But yeah, overall I think it's really good. I think that there's a few things that they could have done to make it even better. What I would have done, now I'm someone who's overly particular. These batteries in here, they are great, but they actually still have like 1 inch extra of clearance in here and things like that. They could have made this thing even more compact, even smaller, and could have made it to fit in more places. But overall, they made it look like a tank, and it works pretty much like that as well. I mow probably a little over an acre with this thing every week, and it's held up really nicely. It is quite a workout, but what's nice is that this mower is not half as heavy, or it's not very heavy based on other mowers that I've used, gas mowers, things like that. So I'm totally sold on the product. I think it's exactly what I needed to pick up to be able to mow this project, all this yard and everything. There we go. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions on this mower. I think that it's a great option if you're looking to go electric with your mowing solution, and I think that overall it's much better, especially since these batteries in here, they can go into a Dewalt weed eater, it can go into power tools, it can go into all sorts of different things that Dewalt makes. And I have a friend who uses an Ego mower, and my only problem with that is I think you know, you have the batteries, you've spent good money on the batteries. These are probably $200, $250 worth of batteries right here. You know, the mower is expensive, but the batteries are a real kicker as well. And the question is, you know, you get these batteries, are they only good for your mower? Are they only good for your mower and your lawn equipment? Or for like DeWalt, does it have your lawn equipment covered, but then also other equipment as well around the house, different things like that. So it depends on your needs, but I think this is a great option from DeWalt. I'll definitely see about posting some videos just of how it cuts and how it goes, but leave any questions in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.